In this problem, it says that a survey showed that 36% of human resource professionals are at companies that rejected job candidates because of information found in their social media. If 27 human resource professionals are randomly selected, would 16 be a significantly high number to be at companies that rejected job candidates because of information found on their social media? So what we want to look at, consider a number line. And there could be as few as 0 human resource officers who work at one of these companies. There could be as many as 27. And our question is 16, so I'm going to say that's roughly here, is this a significantly high number of successes or a significantly high number of human resource professionals at one of these companies? So how we're going to determine this is we start by looking at N. N is the number of trials, so that's 27. And the probability that an individual works at one of these companies is 0.36. So that's our probability of an individual success. Now we want to look at what is the probability that we want to find. We want to find the probability that there are 16 or more, right? Because it said, would 16 be a significantly high number? So that means 16 or more. So when I think about this in terms of my number line, that means there could be at least 16, anywhere up to 27. So I'm going to say this is 16 to 27. This is not in a format that I can put into the calculator because we always have to start at 0 with our binomial CDF function. So I'm going to make this into the format that we need. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at, well, what's the opposite? If I start at 0, I would go up to 15, and this will be the opposite. So I'm going to do 1 minus the probability of 0 to 15 successes. So now I'm ready to put this in the calculator because we're starting at 0. So this is going to be 1 minus binomial CDF, and it's CDF because we're looking at a range of values here from 0 to 15 successes, not just 15 successes or 16 successes or what have you. So for binomial CDF, I put in, my number of trials, which is 27, and then my probability of an individual success, and then my maximum number of successes, which is the 15. So we have to be going from 0 to x, and that x in this case is 15. So when I put this into the graphing calculator, and I calculate and round to 4 decimal places, I get 0.0116. So that's my probability of getting 16 or more. Now, the way that we determine if 16 is a significantly high number is we look at the probability of 16 or more, and the question is this probability less than or equal to 0.05? So I look at my result, is this number less than or equal to 0.05? And my answer is yes. So 16 is a significantly high number of successes. or more specifically in this problem, a significantly high number of human resource professionals. Okay, so we know that 16 is significantly high. So I'm going to eliminate A, which said no, and C, which said no. So then I look at B and D. B says 16 would be significantly high because the probability of 16 or more is whatever it is, which is that 0.0116. So you would fill that in the blank. And then it says, which is not low. Well, it is low. That's a small probability. So B is no good. We want C. We're going to put that 0.0116 in there, which is low. It is low. It's smaller than 0.05. That's how we define low. So D is my correct answer, and that's how you do that problem.